Hey guys, it's Jared Reagan with the Abolitionist Society of Fort Worth, and I want to take a minute to encourage y'all and hopefully clarify some of our thinking about how we present abolition to other people and how we demonstrate what abolitionism is and how it works and how the ideology fits together and how we put that into practice. One thing that I've been talking to a lot of people about is the way that we describe things and using effective communication, and there have been numerous pages started here recently, and I know it's kind of fallen under the old trend. Even our page was at one point AHA Fort Worth or AHA Burleson, at least the URL was, and talking about whether or not that effectively communicates what a local abolitionist society is. And I don't think that it does, and many agree with me, because it lends itself to the idea that AHA, or Abolish Human Abortion, is in fact an organization, and that there are different sub-chapters or planted groups or factions, if you will, in different communities that are a part of Abolish Human Abortion, when in fact there is no such thing as Abolish Human Abortion. It's at its very core an ideology or an imperative or a symbol that I think we should use as a unifying sort of thing to draw all that together as a part of a movement and as a cry, a banner, but we shouldn't use that as a, well, I'm a part of Abolish Human Abortion. In fact, to use that kind of language insinuates and tells everyone that we are just like everything that they've seen for the past 41 years dealing with abortion. And that's, not only is that not truthful and problematic because we love truth, or at least we're supposed to as disciples and followers of Christ, but it is selling something short. Now, I really believe in the ideology and I believe in what God's doing, and I'm really encouraged. Every day I see new people, and we have a lot of encouraging interactions here in Fort Worth and a lot of growth here recently. But I essentially believe that all of this growth is as a direct result of God in His divine plan and sovereignty waking up the bride, the body of Christ, to go back to those good works that she once did. I believe that He's stirring up a resurgence or a revival, a revolution of sorts, that there is an awakening, and that vital Christianity is being pursued or practiced once again where it hasn't been. That's how we've gotten to such a social and moral decay, where we could take the rights of certain individuals and destroy them in hopes to give those rights to another group of individuals. That doesn't happen in the presence of vital Christianity. That doesn't happen when the church is being salt and light. That happens when we've lost our saltiness, when we've covered our light. And so, because I believe that God is doing that, and because essentially that's how abolition works, is that there is no top-down authoritative structure, that we point to Christ as our leader, and we put ourselves into submission under elders in the local church, because it's that way. And there's not an organization called AHA that is paying people to go out and go to the high schools, or paying people to go downtown on a Saturday night, paying people to give of their time and go to the abortion clinic, which is the least favorite of things to do. Because of that, people need to see that this is a work of God, or that people are giving of themselves in ways that are very uncomfortable to them, that they're receiving nothing in return, that they're not being paid, they're not being called at 8 a.m. saying like, hey, where are you doing what you're supposed to be doing, but that rather they are accountable to God for what they're supposed to do. They're accountable to God to be a voice for the voiceless and to love their preborn neighbor, not accountable to an organization, a board, or whoever their organizer is. And really, the world and Christians have seen organizations come and go and do this, and they've seen it come and fail. And so I'm really, really hopeful that we can show the world and show the body of Christ that abolition is not an organization. Abolition is not a top-down structured thing. Abolition is not paying people or giving them incentives or nice reasons why to do something. It's the body of Christ trying to follow the commandments and trying to do justice and love mercy, to plead the case of the orphan and the widow, and to really be concerned with the least of these and loving them. And because when they see that, they'll immediately notice how genuine it is and how real it is, and they'll be forced to make a decision at that point. Am I going to continue on in my apathy, or am I going to recognize this is a real thing that Christians around me are involved in, and it's something that I should be involved in? So if we continue to use words that kind of pigeonhole us into looking like an organization, then people are going to continue to perceive us and misunderstand that we're an organization, and that's not something I'm okay with. So I think we should make every effort, from the naming of our Facebook page to the way that we talk to people, that we should just go out of our way to describe our local abolitionist societies as autonomous, hopefully more and more self-sufficient organizations, and that AHA is just an ideology, just the 5 tenets, 2 modes, theological propositions, and that's one thing that unifies us. Now, talking about societies becoming more self-sufficient, I know my cousin Tim was talking about personalized cards, and I wanted to show you some right here. It's real simple. ASOfortworth.com is a little URL that we have. We were at first gonna just park it on our Facebook page, but it's pretty easy. If you go to like Weebly or GoDaddy, they have website design templates that you can, even somebody who doesn't know technology like me can easily put together a website that doesn't look terrible. And I think that's really, really important, is that we do things as unto the Lord, and we do things with the intention of them not looking terrible. And so I've been working on our website. Please, if you go and visit the URL at asofortworth.com, be kind, it's not finished yet. But we have cards, simple. Whatever you did not do for the least of these, you did not do for me. Jesus, AHA, the curate, the hand, and AHA on the back, ASO Fort Worth. These are visually pleasing cards. I know several abolitionists who would be happy to modify cards like this for you, for your local society. And if you just wanted it to have your Facebook page on there, that would be fine as a URL. But if you wanted to buy a URL, they're relatively inexpensive. And you could even set it up to where it parks it on your Facebook page, or you could have it designed like Tim had his society's website designed, to where it would just be, here's our contact information when you went to the page. So these are very, very cheap. If you wanted to spend $20 on drop cards alone, you get 1,000 cards. It's 20 packs, I think. Anyway, so please contact me. Find me on Facebook there if I can help you with any of these things, or if there's anything that I've said in this video that you need clarification for. Again, I'm Jared Reagan. It's JeredRagon, and I hope you're really encouraged, and continue fighting. Once again, if there's anything you need help with or prayer for, then please don't hesitate to call.